video, we will be focusing on two assets, GainX 999 and PayNext 1200, just for us to know what we should go for whenever we are trading. Okay, so if you want to learn this same strategy which I am using, I will advise you to sit tight and watch this video to the end, because it is still the same strategy we use to milk this particular asset from year to year. Okay, so that is it. And of course, I'm going to show you how you too can also take advantage of it. But before I go fully into it, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. And if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. So we will be starting with GainX 999, because we had a setup for an uptrend on GainX 999. If you remember, yesterday we actually moved this particular asset from this resistance zone till it got to this support zone. When it got to the support zone, I created a video of how we are most likely to benefit from an uptrend that is most likely to happen around there. However, okay, let me show you why I actually gave us the signal. This is the support zone and it was respected. So it got there around there. And of course, we had this setup, and I told you that we are expecting this to switch into an uptrend if it does not break out below this support zone. So we highlighted the support zone, and I gave out an entry point that this might be a very good entry point for us. That is if it switch into an uptrend fully, and of course gave us a buy signal. But check out what's happened. Okay, before then we also highlighted some TPs for us if it had gone our own way, but this time around it didn't go our own way. It did not even activate the entry point at all. Okay, so it is 100% zero risk at that particular point. So it broke out below the support zone. Okay, it broke out below the support zone, just like I have said that if it breaks out below the support zone, it's going to sell more, and you can see it selling more till it got to this region. This alone actually gave us a lot of profit if you are taking it, because this is giving us 52,051 points. Okay, so that's so amazing. So right now, let's readjust our settings. Okay, this has got into this support zone. I'm not saying it's going to buy this time around, but it has got into this support zone. It got there around there, it was unable to break out from there, tried to go into an uptrend, came back down again, still unable to break out from there, still tried to break into an uptrend. You can, as you can see it, it's trying to go down again. If it should break out below this support zone, definitely it's still going to sell more. But if it does not, then we are most likely to experience a very good uptrend right from there. But before it will go into uptrend fully, we need it to break out from this region, from this area. So that is why we are going to say that, okay, our entry point should be above there. Okay, our entry point should be above there, while the stop loss can be readjusted a bit. Okay, readjusted a bit, so that we will not be risking too much for the trade. Okay, so we can now set the TPs again. Okay, so let's readjust the TPs. So the first TP should be around here, then the second TP, that is if our trade, I mean if the entry point gets activated. Okay, so we can readjust the TPs, guys. So the last TP is going to be somewhere here. Okay, so this is what we have for us right now. That is if it activates this, but for now it is still playing around here. Okay, and it is still possible for it to break out below the support zone. If that happens, it means that it's still going to sell more. Okay, so you can see that whenever you understand the strategy you are using, most especially the trend trading strategy, you will not force yourself into any trade, and you will only pick up a trade that gives a clear signal. Okay, so if it is not giving a clear signal, you are not going to force yourself into it. So that is why we are doing it like this. And I'm even happy that we are able to see it right now. You can see the trade setup we had yesterday. And of course, it broke out below this support zone and didn't activate our trade. It is as simple as that. Some of us will want to force ourselves into the trade because it has gotten to the support zone. It is not about getting to the support zone, it is about if you activate it or not. Okay, if it will activate it or not. If it does not, then definitely it's not going to go our own way. Okay, so that is it. So the next asset is going to be Paynex 1200. Paynex 1200 had actually been on uptrend for a while. And if you remember, a few days ago, I highlighted this section and I said if it breaks out above this, it's going to buy more. And if it breaks out below the lower part of the channel, then it's going to sell more. But check it out, it broke out above it and it bought till it got to this region. But something is happening right now, and of course, I'm going to highlight the resistance zone right now. Okay, I've highlighted. Okay, let me change the color of the resistance zone of this horizontal line. Okay, then it switched into a downtrend at this point and gave us sell signal, and as we can see, it is still selling right now. So, and of course, before we point out any other thing, let's check out this. You can see it's actually broke out from there. If you should notice, it has been maintaining that range. Okay, that once it gets to somewhere here, it goes back on uptrend. Okay, so it's has actually broken out from there right now. So that is why it is important you know some of these things. Okay. So this is trying to sell right now. Personally, I will advise us to come in when we have a pullback. Okay. When we have a pullback. So just for us to see if we can benefit from the from this trade. Okay. So I'm expecting it to have a pullback, and if that happens, this can be our entry point. Somewhere here can be our entry point. This is too far from the entry point, so I'm not going to use our resistance zone as our stop loss. So I'm going to drag it down a bit. So this is where uh, this is what we're going to be using as the stop loss right now. So if there is a pullback and it gets to this region, then it will activate a sell signal for us because this is spikes trading and we expect it to sell more at that particular time. Now let's highlight some TPs for ourselves. Let's highlight some TPs for ourselves so that we will know how to go about it. Okay, so I will be using this for the TPs. Okay, so this is going to be the first TP, and of course the second TP should be somewhere here. Sorry, should be somewhere here, and the third TP also should not be too far from here. Okay, then okay, I can still highlight more TPs. Okay, let's do this, and I'll bring this to this. Okay, so these are 1 2 3 4 5 TPs. Okay, so I think this is cool, guys. This is cool. So this is how we do it, guys. This is how we arrange our things right from here. Okay, so you guys can also take advantage of the opportunity. So you can see it is just by using the trend trading strategy, coming in when this trend is just starting, and of course making sure you also secure your capital using your stop loss, and of course you set your order in this form with your TPs highlighted already. So if it's not going to activate your order, it goes back and break out from either the support or resistance zone depending on the trend which you are trying to trade. Okay, so it's all about you identifying the trend, identifying where you can go into the trade, and knowing how to set up your trade with your TPs and stop loss in place. Okay, so once you are able to do all these right, then you are cool to go. You don't need to stress yourself. All you just need to do is just to milk the market, and that is it. So guys, I will be stopping right here. All I will advise you to do is just to make sure you do more practice on your demo account before you start using any strategy on your real account. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. And if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. Thank you.